right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Hedgehog Action Live, Legions Con 2023, and I'm talking with Jeremy and Marko, the guys behind the MetaTravelers Legendari successful Kickstarter. Jeremy, how's it going, man?
Going great. Thanks for having us, Jonathan. Shout out Hedgehog Action Community. Happy to be here.
Marko, how about yourself, man?
I'm doing amazing. It's been awesome. Legions Con 23. The crowd's been awesome. The reactions have been, so cool, and everyone getting to see these for the first time in person. And we're just super excited to be here.
Yeah, I mean, it was so cool. We talked a little bit back at New York Comic Con, right?
Yeah,
and that was the first chance I had to see these figures in person. They're absolutely fantastic. How does it feel to be here at Legions Con now, 2023? Kickstarter fully successful and giving the fans out there a real look at these incredible figures.
Feels amazing, Jonathan. Honestly, we were here a year ago, and this whole community was just a huge inspiration for all of this, right? We saw the pop and swap and customizers, and we knew we had to build something specifically for that community. And so we did it, and it's been a crazy ride, learned so much, and we're still learning. And now here we are a year later, able to actually show off a physical product and start off on the production.
Yeah, man, there's been such a great response from the Legions community in particular to this line because, of course, Four Horsemen Studios having been involved with some of the line, okay? And the fact that, these figures are different than Mythic Legions. They definitely serve like a different purpose. There's a futuristic thing going on here. But there's just something about that, I think, that appeals to a Legions fan too, right, Marko?
Yeah. I keep hearing people say, like, yeah, this will also, not even just Mythic, but the Cosmic Legions, they'll fit in nicely with that. So, it'll be interesting to see too, as people are customizing and swapping things from all sorts of different collections. And like, we welcome that, welcome the customizer community. And so, yeah, I can see these fitting in nicely with, a few different lines that you guys are all accustomed to and love already. So,
well, with the Kickstarter funded, what's next for Legendari? Like, where are you guys at in the process right now?
Yeah, so this is the first kind of announcement of this, but we're looking at doing a comic graphic novel series that's going to unveil the lore and backstory of all these characters. And we'll make more announcements of what that's going to look like, but we're thinking maybe 50-60 pages of the first edition, which will kind of lay out, the universe and, have some key highlights on some of the figures that, people are loving and wanting to know more of. And so the story building has always been something that, we're really passionate about. So having a chance to kind of, introduce these characters and, invite everyone into this world, it'll be, kind of what we're looking at Q1. We're also looking at a bunch of, just fun merch and some other stuff. And, we already have, some other figures in the back of our minds that we're looking to design and we're concepting already. So, we want to deliver these amazing figures, but then we also want to just keep building and, telling more of the story. And so I think, stay tuned. There's a lot coming.
Well, listen, you jumped to my next question because that's what the fans want to know. The fan reaction to this line has been electric. So we want to make sure that, there's more coming. Lore is a really big thing for Legions fans. So that's amazing. How about for some fans out there that maybe didn't get in on the Kickstarter? Is there a way through other websites or retailers where they can still maybe get in on some of this?
Yeah, definitely. So, as you said, Kickstarter was awesome, a super success. But now we also have pre-orders on Big Bad Toy Store. Mm-hmm. So head over there and, be able to get all, the line featured there. So we'll be, there's going to be other ways for people to grab them. Obviously, we've been talking to, other retailers as well. Shout out Chubsy Wubsy, that wants to carry the line. So, like I said, like the reaction's been great. Right now, the place to get it is the Big Bad Toy Store, and then we'll continue to expand from there, and eventually, we'll have our own online shop as well in the future. So
awesome.
There'll be plenty of ways to grab them.
Awesome. Jeremy, so you mentioned before that you were at Legions Con last year, 2022 as well. Can you just tell us a little bit about what your experience has been like so far this year in a totally different stage with deliverables in hand?
Yeah. Well, my mind was blown yet last year. It's blown even more this year. I mean, just the scale of things that Legions Con's doing as an organization. I think they're expanding. Everyone's bringing the fire, and for us, we were able to create the highest quality prototype that we have, or that we could, and everything turned out super polished. It was a privilege to work with Four Horsemen Studios. Obviously, they do amazing work, and we the feedback we've gotten has just kind of blown us away. You know.
I tell you what, your display here, and the fans are going to see some video and some photos spliced in with this screen behind me. We'll get some pictures of the hologram up there, guys. It's completely insane. How about you, Marco? How's your Legions Con experience been so far this year?
You know, amazing. And it's like last year, Legions Con was, my first Legions Con, and this year it's, new hotel, it's bigger, it's better, it's like, it's awesome. And so having a chance to be a part of this community and grow as Legions Con is growing, it's like, it's fun that we can now contribute, on the other end. And so, walking through here, the amount of talent that's in this room,
Sure.
it's just, it's like from the sculptors to the customizers and people creating diodes, like it's insane. So it's just so fun for everyone to get together and just to like walk through these aisles, like, your mind's blown. Like, it's like you could spend an hour at each booth, and just like looking at all the cool stuff. So it's been awesome for me, as a collector and a fan, and then also, over here as, on the other side as an exhibitor. So it's just, it's been surreal. So it's an awesome experience.
Well, man, we love having you guys here, and coming back next year?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
100%.
Guys, thanks so much for a couple of minutes. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Can't wait to get these figures in hand. MetaTravelers, Legendari, coming your way. Get them on Big Bad Toy Store right now. Legions Con 2023.